tuned to the Get Out Those Old Records podcast with your hosts, Sooltime and Funnybone. All right. Hey, that was Christmas is My Time of the Year by the Turtles, and I'm Sooltime, and you're listening to Get Out Those Old Records. This is episode 1 of it's part 2 of our Christmas special that we're doing. Hey, Funnybone, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right. I think we're going out to the good people. Apologies. I noticed dropping some frames here. We just had a snowstorm, so I wouldn't be surprised if our internet's a little wonky tonight. So apologies in advance. So we opened up this episode with a song that's credited to the Turtles, as you can see there on the Spotify album cover. I think this version of it comes from a collection of singles called All the Singles, and I'm thinking this was remixed maybe sometime in the 80s. I'm not quite sure. Originally was on a single released by White Whale, the Turtles record label, in 1968, and then it was credited it was done by the Christmas Spirit, and the Christmas Spirit was this super group made up of Howard Kaylan and Mark Volman from the Turtles, but it also included Graham Parsons, Gene Parsons, Linda Ronstadt, Cyrus Faryar, Henry Diltz, and gospel singer Bessie Griffin. And I think you could hear Bessie in there on that one. Now,
that was a highlight for me.
Yeah, of course, I knew that. So interesting. Spotify also has the single, the Christmas Spirit single version of that, which is a little different. I think it's the same recording, but it's a little slower. So I think for the remix, they sped it up like maybe a half step and made it a little crispier sounding. But there's still some charm. So I highly recommend going out on Spotify and tracking down the Christmas Spirit version of Christmas Is My Time of Year. They also include the B-side of that, which I'll probably feature on our third and final Christmas installment next week. It's Will You Still Believe in Me? And I believe that song was written by one of the Stone Ponies, hence the Linda Ronstadt connection makes sense. But Will You Still Believe in Me is amazing. It's every bit as good and wonderful as Christmas Is My Time of Year. And I have to say that I didn't mention that the song was penned by Howard Kaylan and Chip Douglas. And I think they're given production credit on those original Christmas Spirit A and B side of that single that came out. Of course, another Chip Douglas connection to this tune is in 1976, three of the Monkees, and you can guess that Mike Nesmith wasn't involved, but Davey, Peter, and Mickey recorded a version of this song, Christmas Is My Time of the Year, under the name We Three Monkeys. And a remix actually recently appeared in 2018 on their Christmas Party album as a bonus track to Target shoppers only. Evidently, Target had an exclusive version, if you can believe it, of that. So, yeah.
Target and the Monkees, it's a wonderful relationship.
Yeah. So what do you got up next for us, Funnybone?
So I've got a nice little song called Santa Claus Got Stuck in My Chimney. It's by none other than Ella Fitzgerald, featuring the Ink Spots. It's from 1950, penned by Billy Moore Jr. and William Hardy. And as some of you out there may know, Ella and the Ink Spots were frequent collaborators. And, you can just tell their magical chemistry in this one.
Let's give it a listen.
Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney. Boo, boo, poor me.
Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney. Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney when he came last year.
Poor Santa Claus.
Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney. Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney. He won't come back, I fear. There he was in the middle of the chimney, roly-poly, fat and round. There he was in the middle of the chimney, not quite up and not quite down. Santa, please come back to my chimney, back to my chimney, back to my chimney. Santa, please come back to my chimney. You can come back here, 'cause Daddy made a brand new chimney just for you this year.
Oh, Ella is a little girl who's trying to be good.
Yet I find that things don't always turn out as they should.
Why, just last Christmas Eve she waited up for Santa to drop by.
But I nearly missed him, and here's chimney, stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney. Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney when he came last year. Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney, stuck in my chimney. Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney. He won't come back, I fear. There he was in the middle of the chimney, roly-poly, fat and round. There he was in the middle of the chimney, not quite up and not quite down. Santa, please come back to my chimney, back to my chimney, back to my chimney. Santa, please come back to my chimney. You can come back here, 'cause Daddy made a brand new chimney just for you this year.
Santa Claus, come on down the chimney, please come back this year.
Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney. Boy, did he ever. Seems like it would have been a common occurrence back then, before the modern chimneys came around, you know?
Yeah, it's regulation-sized chimneys now.
Indeed they are.
I love that 50s, something about that 50s sound just sounds festive in of itself.
Very classy, I would say, from Ella Fitzgerald there. And the ink spots, holy cow. It doesn't get any better than that for me. So this next number we have lined up here is, I discovered this, I think we had the cassette back in the 90s. It came out in 1994. It was a Ben Keith and Friends album by Ben Keith called The Seven Gates at that time. Ben Keith, as you know, was a Nashville cat in the 50s and 60s, and he settled in as Neil Young's pedal steel player of choice, and they collaborated on quite a few projects. So it was, like I said, it was the cassette I had was Seven Gates, and I believe I later got the CD version of that. But the album's now called Christmas at the Ranch, a Christmas album by Ben Keith and Friends. And contributors include Neil Young, Johnny Cash, J.J. Cale, and Nicolette Larson. I chose the opening track off of this record called, it's Ben Keith's interpretation of Ave Maria. It's very pastoral, and it's just flooding with Christmasness. So let's give it a listen. This is Ave Maria by Ben Keith.
A wonderful rendition. I could close my eyes and see a Yule log.
Yeah, that was just beautiful. Ben Keith with Ave Maria. That put me in a meditative state for sure. Kind of the Christmas state of mind, as I say. What do you got next for us, Funny Bone? You have another one there in your bag of tricks?
Well, that calmed me down a little bit too, and I'm about to throw out a little change of pace here. What we've got lined up next is a song called Christmas Feelings by Toots and the Maytals, circa 1964. It's written by the Maytals, and this is a song fairly early on in their career, having formed in 1961, and really starting to reach the height of their popularity in the late 60s and early 70s, alongside Bob Marley and other pioneers in the reggae genre. It's timeless, and it's got a unique vibe to it I think we'll all enjoy.
When the days of December is numbered, Christmas is the time I remember. You can hear the chorus playing. Christmas is the time we give, and Christmas is the time we get. Oh, I love the Christmas greeting. It makes you have that happy feeling. You can see those children dancing. Lucky children dancing, singing, Santa Claus is bringing their joy. Yeah, let me tell you. Oh, I love the Christmas greeting. It makes you have that happy feeling. You can see the children dancing. The lucky children dancing, singing, Santa Claus is bringing their toys. The lucky children dancing, singing, Santa Claus is bringing their toys. The lucky children dancing, singing, Santa Claus is bringing their toys.
All right. Toots and the Maytals. That was just wonderful. Good choice. That's
What a fun track.
I think after the show I'm gonna go and just put that harmonica solo on loop for a while and dance around the room. I mean, untethered to a podcast, that's a dancing tune right there. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking to myself that there's an argument to be made somewhere that might be the best recorded harmonica solo.
I would put it in the top 5 for sure. If I were commissioned to write an article for the Rolling Stone magazine. Anyway, you're listening to Get Out Those Old Records, a podcast with your hosts Sooltime and Funnybone. This is our first episode. We had episode 0 last week, and we are just celebrating this season. with some Christmas tunes that we are digging up from the caves of Spotify to play here and to listen to and talk about and rejoice. Welcome. This next tune I discovered recently. A bunch of Monkees stuff just fell in my lap, and I think it started with that Chip Douglas connection that I mentioned before with Christmas Is My Time of Year by Howard Kaylan and Chip Douglas that we listened to opening the show. Anyway, I discovered for the first time Christmas Party by the Monkees, and listened to it, and it reminded me a lot of, I think it's Good Times, which was the project they had done previous to that, I think 2016. This is 2018, and this track really struck me. It's Davy Jones singing Silver Bells, and I understand it was originally recorded in 1991, and this version on Christmas Party has a new instrumental background produced by Adam Schlesinger. And it's just wonderful. It's very tasteful. I also know there's another version, and you can listen to that too. It's also on Spotify on Davy Jones's Christmas album that just came out this year. It's Christmas Time Once More. It's a collection of Christmas songs. And that's produced by Chip Douglas as well. So he's still producing. And I think that's got, Davy's daughter, I think, does a duet with him on it. And I believe Mickey Dolenz appears here and there. So I would encourage everybody to give that one a listen too. But this is my preferred version of the two, Silver Bells by Davy Jones. Let's give a listen.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear them ring, ring-a-ling. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene. And above all the bustle you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear them ring, ring-a-ling. Soon it will be Christmas Day. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear them ring, ring-a-ling. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
Silver Bells, sung by the late, great Davy Jones there. Funnybone, can you hear me?
I hear you.
We're having a little freeze up over here, but I think we're still going out to stream. So, you mentioned Adam Schlesinger there, passed away not too long ago. Another COVID victim. Our hearts go out to his family and friends, and what a great legacy he did leave us with. A lot of great work.
We're big fans of Adam's body of work at Get Out the Old Records here, and this certainly won't be the last piece of music that he was involved with that we'll hear.
Right. Certainly not. Well, what do we have next in the lineup here?
On a less solemn note, we're going to bring you a cool track from 1971. Title of this song is Soul Santa by Brooke Benton. It's produced by Arif Mardin and co-written by Brooke Benton himself and a Dr. Gerald Diaz. Now, those of you who tuned in for episode 0 know I love some of these songs with a little bit of backstory, some of the unsung heroes in the music industry. And Dr. Gerald Diaz, the co-writer of this song, is an actual medical doctor from New York. In addition to being a physician, he's also a playwright and a patient and public health advocate.
Wow.
I just thought it was fascinating that this physician was involved with Brooke Benton to produce such a wonderful record.
Awesome.
So let's all enjoy, and we can thank Dr. Gerald Diaz not just for his work in the public health field, but for this wonderful record.
Since nobody seen Santa on Christmas, when he steals down the chimney with care, wouldn't it be so revealing? Oh, if Santa had black kinky hair, I know his cheeks wouldn't be rosy, but still you could tell the man was cold when you saw his red underwear peeking over his soulful jelly roll. Now Santa is a fine soul brother. He loves all his fellow man. He'll do anything for you. At least he'll do what he can. Now no matter what he looks like, and no matter what you've been told, there's a one thing about old Santa. The man's got soul, he's got soul, he's got soul. I said he's got soul, he's got soul, he's got soul. He's gotta have soul, he's got soul, he's got soul.
Hey, what do you want for Christmas? Don't tell me, I know what. You want to see a soul Santa, huh? Soulful Santa, good. It's beautiful.
He's got soul, he's got soul, he's got soul. I said he's got soul, soul, soul. He's got to have soul, 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 real soul.
Let me hear you, children.
Soul, 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 soul.
You better sing or you want to get that bicycle for Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
We just heard one of the best soulful Christmas songs ever recorded, Soul Santa by Brooke Benton. Funnybone, what do you make of it?
Oh, I love that coda. That sort of B part on the last third of that song, it sort of drops, gives it a different groove.
Man, I'm going to put that up there with Hey Jude as far as those outro codas go.
Although not as popular.
Of course not. No way. Wow. These Christmas tunes seem to get better with age, some of them. We featured gentleman on episode 0 last week, Charley Pride, with a very special song, Out of the East. And Funnybone and I both fell in love with that Christmas song. And we were very, very saddened to hear of his passing only a couple of days after we broadcast that, right? Was it? I think it was on a Thursday, and then that Saturday the news came in that Charley had succumbed to complications related to COVID-19. And so we talked about it and thought it would be very fitting if we gave him a little tribute. So we reserved our last couple of contributions to this episode to Charley Pride. And we're going to start off with another tune off of his Christmas album. It's called, the track is Santa and the Kids. And I actually found an interview with Charley, and he was talking about where he got the idea for this song. He remembers as a kid hearing that if Santa saw you awake, he'd put ashes in your eyes. And he thought, man, that can't be right. Santa wouldn't do anything like that. So he wanted to put the tale straight with by writing this song. And I think if you listen to this song, you'll find that Charley's version of Santa is much lighter, and that he replaces the torture of ashes in the eyes with Santa just going away if he sees that you're awake. This is Santa and the Kids by Charley Pride.
Christmas time is here again, like every year before. We'll hear Santa on the roof. He don't come through the door. He'll come down through the chimney with cheeks so rosy red. It's time for little boys and girls to be tucked in their beds. Don't look for Santa Claus, my mother used to say, 'cause if he sees you peeking, he'll just go away. So listen to your mom and dad, to every word they say. They will never lead you wrong in any kind of way. Just close your eyes and go to sleep with haste and no delay. And Christmas Day. Don't look for Santa Claus, my mother used to say, 'cause if he sees you peeking, he'll just go away. So listen to your mom and dad, to every word they say. They will never lead you wrong in any kind of way. Just close your eyes and go to sleep with haste and no delay. And your presents he will bring on this Christmas Day. And your presents he will bring on this Christmas Day.
Santa and the Kids there by Charley Pride. Rest in peace, Charlie. Funnybone?
Now, something that made that last song and this upcoming song very special is that although Charlie himself was not a prolific songwriter, he actually penned or co-penned with Sue Lane both that last song, Santa and the Kids, and this next song, Happy Christmas Day. And I can't think of a better way to honor him and appreciate the gift that he gave us than to play two of his very own. So without further ado, Happy Christmas Day.
Snowflakes falling softly, whitely to the ground. Everybody knows Santa's coming round. Mistletoe and Christmas carols have their part to play, but they're not all it takes to make a happy Christmas day. Stockings hanging by the fireplace, one for you and me. Decorations red and green, gifts beneath the tree. The happy sound of jingle bells on a one-horse sleigh. But that's not all it takes to make a happy Christmas day. Joys that swell within the hearts of every little child. Thoughts of Mary and the baby Jesus, meek and mild. The warm remembrance of our loved ones that have gone away. These are the things it takes to make a happy Christmas day. Joys that swell within the hearts of every little child. Thoughts of Mary and the baby Jesus, meek and mild. The warm remembrance of our loved ones that have gone away. These are the things it takes to make a happy Christmas day.
Happy Christmas Day, everybody, everywhere. Charley Pride, one of the greats, has left the building. But man, did he leave a well-beaten path for us to follow. I will say that.
And a happy Christmas Day.
Yeah. So that wraps it up for our playlist this week. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. You can tune in next week. I believe we're going to shoot for next Thursday for our final three-part series of the three-part series on Christmas music. If you like this sort of music or like what we're doing, consider liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel. You can catch us live here. We haven't come up with a set schedule after the Christmas season, but we'll be sure to let you know what we have in mind. You can also reach out to us on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Any feedback would be much appreciated. And Funnybone, do you have any closing thoughts before we get out those old records?
I thought that was a fantastic show. Please come by, give us a little comment on our Facebook page. That's at GOTOR podcast, or facebook.com/GOTOR podcast. And let us know which one was your favorite.
Yeah, we always like to hear what people like and what they don't like as well. So send your comments. Keep those letters and preserves on the way. Until next time, on behalf of Funnybone and myself, I encourage everybody to get out those old records.
Get out those old records, those old gramophone records, the ones we used to play so long ago. What if they sound scratchy? The tunes really were catchy, and especially those that said, I love you so. I used to beg you over and over just to set the wedding day, to get you quotable, bring my portable, and melt your heart away with all those old records, those old gramophone records, the ones we used to play so long ago.
Get out those old
All the ones about moon, and the ones about June. I know.
the ones we used to play so long ago.
Oh, do-de-oh-do.
What if they sound
Songs of Sally and Kate,
the tune
and the rusty old gate.
and especially those that said I love you so.
Listen, hit your coo, hit your coo.
I used to beg you over and over just to set the wedding day.
To get me portable, you bring your portable to melt my heart away.
With all those old records, those old records, the ones we used to play so long ago. Toy-o, toy-o.
Here we go. Remember all the songs about Sister Kate?
Kitten on the keys in the garden gate
Yes, out and fried chicken and dear old mammy.
takes me right back to Alabama.
I used to beg you over and over just to set the wedding day, to get you portable, I'd bring my portable, and melt your heart away with all those old,
They were wonderful records,